Hello. Hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Ojalá que todos se la están pasando bien. Este no va a ser un video en español, va a ser un video en inglés. Voy a hablar de muchas cosas. No, actually I'm not going to talk about a lot of things. I'm going to talk about one thing in general, and it was a question that if you saw my questions and answers video, if you haven't seen it, you best click on my... It sounded like I said something so bad. You best... I mean, it's not bad, it's just not for the ears of children that are maybe watching me. If you didn't see that questions and answers video, you should click right here so you can watch it. And if you don't see it here, it will be on the side. You can pause the video and click on it and it'll like open up in a new window because I have it set up for you just like that. So at the end of that video I asked a question and I'm going to answer that question in this video here because I said I was going to make it its own video because it is that good to talk about. I've been asked this a lot, so I am going to touch on this subject and I'm going to talk about it. And if you have any friends that are going through heartbreak, please send this to them. I mean, I don't know how much of good advice I'm going to give you because I haven't said anything yet. If it's good, please, I do recommend that you either repeat what you heard and tell them yourself or show them this video. But don't take all the credit. About a week ago, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, I'm very nice. So, let's backtrack to the question. The question was, why are the first days of a breakup always hard? I can't eat or sleep. I wake up every 30 minutes when I sleep. I cry. I can't stop. I feel my world's ending and I'm going crazy and my world's falling apart. First off, it's a very human thing to do. Have you ever heard that song? I think it's by Switchfoot. The song is called Yeah. I'll write the name and the song down below. But in his song he says, if it doesn't break your heart, it's not love. He says, nah, if it doesn't break your heart, it's not love. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't break your heart, what more do you need to know that you're a fucking cold-hearted ass bitch? I'm just not always is that the truth, but I'm kidding. I mean, it's not always like that. I was just joking. I shared a video of this actually last year about heartbreak, and it really struck a chord with me. It was a video where it allowed me to understand a lot more about heartbreak and about losing somebody in your life in general. And like I mentioned in the last one, it's not all just about heartbreak with love in like a relationship kind of thing, in an intimate kind of way. It could be with a loss that you've suffered with a family member, a friend, or just losing your best friend, you know, like maybe it's not even to death, it's just losing somebody out of your life, or a pet, or anything, or an obstacle. What's an obstacle? I don't know. Or like an object in your life that means a lot, like a valuable, or even losing your house or anything. But back to that video I was talking about. In the video he says it takes about a month's time to get used to being alone and realize that you've lost that person already. Or this is what I've learned. You have to give yourself time to grieve. If you don't give yourself time to grieve, it will catch up to you in the future. Take my word for it, because it will happen. Oh, the bird has a red belly. That's so cute. I've never seen that bird before. Anyways, sorry, I get distracted so easily. With that being said, give yourself time to cry, to look at pictures, to remember the things, to open up your heart and let it bleed. Let the wounds bleed and get everything, expel everything that's bad, or all the hurt and stuff like that, and then let it heal by itself. Don't automatically just try to put a fucking band-aid on it. I mean, hello, when you get a cut, or when you get like a slice or something, and you automatically put a band-aid on it, yeah, it stops the bleeding, but what heals faster? Washing it off, making sure there's no infection anywhere, making sure there's no like little dirt or grindstones or any kind of anything in there, or glass, or whatever the concern may be. Disinfect it, wash it, let it air dry a little bit, let the air hit it and circulate. But if you automatically put a band-aid on it, it's only going to heal it temporarily, and not to mention that it's going to take longer to heal. So why would you put yourself through that and your heart through that when you're going to have to reopen that again, when you can just let it be open and let everything just flow out how it's supposed to? And that's one thing growing up that I had so much trouble with because I was just not understanding that, and I'm here to help you with that because I didn't have that, or many of us didn't have that when we were going through a heartbreak, and I want to avoid that at all costs. So if I can help somebody, then I'm going to, and I'm going to be that voice that I wish I would have had growing up. Heartbreak's not always going to be really bad. Sometimes it'll be really easy, sometimes it won't be that hard. That didn't make sense, but sometimes it'll be like really bad and you will feel like you're actually dying, like your world is falling apart because all you knew was that person, and you don't ever feel like you're ever gonna find that love again. But I've got news for you, you will. Because honestly, there's 7 billion other people in this world that you could have a chance with, and there's that one person, that one individual, if you believe in that is waiting for you at the end of the tunnel, and you have to cross through whatever it is that you have to cross to get there. And I bet you, and I promise you, in the end, it's gonna be so worth it. All the struggles that you're gonna have to deal with throughout life to get there is gonna be fucking worth it. It's gonna be amazing. You will see what I'm talking about. And I honestly have proven that, and I've lived through it. I've gone through it. I know now, you know, and I know that it's the truth, and I know, and I've seen it and proven, and I've lived it. So I'm trying to pass it on to you. You have to Give yourself some time, but don't give yourself too much time. I can't exactly tell you how much time. You know, maybe it's 2 weeks where you allow yourself to cry and you make yourself cry. You have to get all of it out. Don't just hide it and pretend like you're okay, because it won't work. It will make it worse. It's kind of like a virus, okay? You know viruses can't be treated with antibiotics. That's the bacteria that you treat with antibiotics. You can't do anything about a cold virus. You just kind of have to wait it out. You know, you can do things to help fight it. You don't have a set prescription medicine or anything like that that you can get for the common cold. So the virus in your body is like this heartbreak. You have to do whatever you can. Drink more water, sleep, rest, do all of that. All of those things are going to help to get this out of your system. Well, you need to do the same thing with this heartbreak. Get it out of your system. You have to look at pictures to cry it out. You have to allow yourself to cry. If you need to cry for 14 hours, you better cry for 14 hours. But don't miss your meals and don't miss drinking water, because you're going to be starting to cry out nothing but air puffs, and you don't want that. I mean, that's weird. I don't know why you would do that, but you need to like hydrate and stay hydrated, okay? You're gonna feel like you don't want to eat. You're gonna feel like you want to die. You're gonna feel like, possibly you might, I don't know, everybody's different. You're gonna feel like you don't want to do anything. You're gonna feel like all of this is just stupid. It's a feeling that a lot of us go through, and it's a feeling that's gonna suck ass cheeks and unpleasant ones. You need to know what it feels like to be hurt so you don't hurt others. The faster you get all this out of your system, the faster you're gonna get to the road to start healing your heart, which is what you need, because you need to let your heart heal 120,000% so that you can fully move on with it, because it won't be right if you jump into another relationship and then, you know, you're still heartbroken over your ex or somebody that you love, and then it's just not fair to the next person, it's not fair to you. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Don't find rebounds, you know, it's trust me, it all catches up to you in the end, and you don't want that. You don't want that. It will make everything worse. Just understand that you are going to go through these things. You are going to wake up. You are not going to be able to sleep. You are going to be sad. But try your best not to allow yourself to let your voice crack like mine did. Just try your hardest not to allow yourself to fall into that. Guess who's in control of your feelings? You are. You know that, yes, you lost something in your life, but I promise you're gonna gain more. You're gonna gain a lot more in life, because that's how life works. You're gonna lose some things, you're gonna gain some. We need to learn to lose, and we need to learn to win. And right now you're losing, but guess what? There's a win at the end of that. We're not always just going to lose and never gain anything. No, you have to have a positive outlook on life and take this as a lesson learned. Whatever happened between you two, you have to admit to whatever you may have done wrong, even if the other person doesn't want to admit that they've done something wrong. You have to just be a grown-up about this and understand that you may have done something wrong, and if you have done something wrong, reflect on it. Don't fucking dwell on it. Just be like, fuck, okay, I see where I may have fucked up, if I did fuck up, and I don't want to do that in the future, because I don't ever want to put somebody through that, or I don't want to put myself through this again. I need to think more about that. Don't completely just shut yourself out from the world. Yes, have those days where you like allow yourself to like just lay down and cry and feel like shit. Don't let it get to the point where you feel sorry for yourself. Your friends that are really there for you, that are gonna help you and support you, go out with them. Enjoy the day. Do something that you love to do. Do something that you maybe couldn't do when you were with that person, or hang out, go to the beach, go to the store, buy yourself your favorite candy, treat yourself, focus on yourself. That's the only way that you're gonna get better. You have to work on yourself. That's one thing that's gonna help you. You have to learn to love yourself to be able to love somebody else, and it's true. Do something that, you know, is gonna get you ahead in life. Not like decapitate, here you go, here's your head, but you know what I mean, like get ahead in life. And before you know it, next person's gonna walk into your life, and you're gonna know what to do, and you're gonna, you know, work on things and just learn, live and learn, just live and learn. It will get better. Move on with life. And just think about it, like, it's good that you guys ended this relationship, because now guess what? You're one step closer to the person that was meant for you. That's one of the most beautiful things you can ever think about. Later on down the road, you're gonna be like, wow, all of the shit that I've been through has led me to where I am now, because if it wasn't for any of that, or if one thing changed, you would not be in this position where you are now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we can hope and wish that we didn't do something in our relationship, or that we went back, or that we didn't date that person or something. At the end of the day, it's the honest truth. If it weren't for that person or that path you took, you would not be here. Where you are right now is where you need to be, because that's just it. It's where you need to be. And later on, you're gonna realize that, damn, like, I've got the most amazing fucking woman in the world, or the most amazing man in the world, and everything's gonna be perfect. So, you know, just take it day by day and allow yourself to feel what you feel, but don't take too long on it. I know that's kind of weird to say, but you gotta kind of gauge it yourself. Trust me, after you make yourself cry, you feel so much better. You feel that like exhaustion is pulled out of you. Even though you might be feeling physically exhausted, but that exhaustion that you feel in your heart, you feel so much lighter now. You got all that out. You let all of that out. You allowed yourself to feel and feel your emotions and wash them away, and that's what you've got to just keep doing until you feel a little bit better and better every day. But don't take too long, like I said. That's probably confusing you, but I'm just trying to help. Alright, you guys, well, I'm gonna get going. I hope that helped you. I know that was like really like kind of a sad topic, but hey, we all go through it. And if you know somebody that's going through heartbreak, extend your hand out to them. Lend them a shoulder to cry on. Lend them an ear to listen, or to have them talk your ear off, you know what I mean? Just be a good friend. You know, offer to help them out if they're feeling low. Take them out for lunch or something, you know, just be a good friend, because sometimes we do feel alone, and sometimes it's not that we can't have our own thoughts and reach out to people. Sometimes it's just that we just don't think about that, and when somebody else can think for you, that's what you need. That's being a good friend, you know, just be there with them, write them letters, kind of give them positive words, endearing words. Okay, well, thank you for asking me questions. If you have any more questions, please ask me on Tumblr. All of that is down below. My Tumblr, my Instagram, my Twitter, it's all down below. It's all in size as well, except for Tumblr or Twitter. I don't know, Titter. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for some more videos. You can also get notifications on my videos. I don't know if a lot of this shit's working anymore, because I get a lot of people telling me that it's not working, that they don't get notified. But if you do want to get notified about my videos, go to the box down below where it says subscribe. Like if you're subscribed to my channel, or if you're gonna subscribe to my channel, go on the little circle little thing, that the pinwheel, I don't know what the fuck it is, but you click on it and it says like notify me when the user does a new video, or email me, or email notifier, I don't know what. Click on that so that it sends you an email when I upload a new video. So make sure you do that. Done already and they still don't notify me, then I don't know, it's on YouTube and Google, I don't know what's going on. But that's a sure way to probably catch all my videos and stuff, because I know there's a lot of people that you're subscribed to, and so like all of the videos probably get lost in the feed unless you like manually look for them. Okay, well, I hope all your little hearts are healing. I love ya. Bye.